The truth about this scary image found on Roblox. You may sometimes play a Roblox game and come across weird images and think nothing of them, but some of these images actually hold a dark and sinister meaning. So if you go on Roblox and just type in "take care," it may seem like a wholesome phrasing, but if you look at some of the images here, you get some pretty dark and creepy ones, specifically this creature right here. Now this looks to be like some sort of old VHS tape with the whole static in the background, but then we see this weird shadowy figure just looking directly towards us, almost like it's actually watching us. And so the question is, where does it come from? Well, I'm actually familiar with this image. Take Care is the same name as the actual YouTube video where it comes from, so let's take a look here. These are troubling times, my friend. During such tribulation, let us focus on the small victories, waking at a reasonable hour. Oh, wait, did you guys see that? There's like a creature in the window. Hey, look, there he was again. Did you guys see that? Exercising consistently. Okay, so this is pretty wholesome. Ignoring the noises downstairs. Ooh. Okay. Staying productive. He's drawing the shadowy figure. Where are we going now? Nope. Oh, there's a figure. Uh-oh.
When did you last see your friend?
So it sounds like this monster is actually nice, hence the title Take Care. I mean, the entire time he's giving out advice. According to this comment, the monster is actually saying, do you know what day it is? When did you last go outside? When did you last see your friends, your family? Yeah, he actually cares about us. He might look scary, but he genuinely cares about your well-being. Thank you, flat trapezoid-headed guy in my basement. I mean, yeah, that's actually pretty wholesome. Yeah, this YouTuber actually has a whole bunch of different videos about this trapezoid character, and like all of the videos are very trippy and sort of scary in a way, but or what's happening here? Oh, there he is again.
You're still kind. You but gaming as you brain.
What is he saying?
You're still in the base. Yeah. In flames.
What's he saying here? He says, you still hide, you are decaying as you breathe, you are still in the basement, wreathed in flames. Okay, I'm not sure if he's all nice actually. Alright, but this next image is one of the more disturbing ones out there, and it's actually a Roblox item that you could buy. It's called Horror Scary Face, and yeah, it's like this weird creepy looking zombie figure or something. The description says, rare footage of you at 3 a.m. watching funny videos. Okay, well that's not nice. Yeah, and the seller is called Cursed Group Images, which yeah, if you go to the store, there's a lot of these creepy looking images on here. But I wanted to find out more about this weird smiling man. So I went ahead and did an image search, and I found this Reddit page here where you can definitely see more of the surrounding areas. On the top left, you see a guitar and a door, and on the right, it seems like some sort of weights or something. And then the face right here, you can clearly see it's sitting right behind a bed or a couch. And I've tried looking around some more. I took it over to Google Lens again, and oh wait, what's this? Where did this image come from? Wait, this was 2 years ago. Wait, what do the comments say about this? One of the comments says that this image is originally from Instagram. Wait, is this it? It's by Unworn? Okay, yeah, I think this is actually the creator. It was posted on November 4th, 2021, and judging by their profile, it seems like they post a lot of creepy images. Oh yeah, a lot of these are terrifying. Jeez, I hate this. Okay, yeah, here's the exact image, but it still doesn't really answer what this creature is. My theory is that it's some Halloween mask and it's not actually a real person. I mean, you can see this creature has like no arms or anything. It kind of looks like it's some sort of statue as well. So I tried going over to Google Images, but again, I couldn't really find an exact match. So unless the creator reveals where it's from, we might honestly never know what that thing actually is. I will say the image definitely reminds me of the whole Eyeless Jack image, and Eyeless Jack, similar to Jeff the Killer, is a whole creepypasta story where he is an enigmatic stalker and killer who breaks into the protagonist's home to torment and steal from them. And yeah, here's the iconic image of Eyeless Jack. You can see the entire picture is incredibly blurry. They're also very clearly wearing a mask with huge black holes for eyes, and he's very popular all over Roblox. But again, where does the image come from? Well, I've talked about this before, but it's by the creator Pirate Cashew, and he actually made the whole Eyeless Jack image back when he was in high school in Photoshop. Yeah, he even posted the original screenshot of Eyeless Jack. This is it right here, and they state, my friend took it and uploaded it anonymously, and someone took that and used it for Eyeless Jack. I did not find out about it until like a couple of years ago. This is the unblurred background version to prove it. Never been posted before, and that was back in the year 2020. And yeah, you can definitely tell from all the posters on the wall, the image is definitely not as scary. I mean, unless Eyeless Jack is a sports fan and likes shopping at Zoomies. But yeah, I thought the whole origin of this image was really neat. But now this next image definitely has one of the more darker histories behind it. And what's surprising is that it can also be found on Roblox. It's when you type in next spot on Roblox, if you scroll down a bit, there's one game here with Mr. Krabs, but behind him is this weird creature. Yeah, he kind of looks almost vampiric in a way, and also very like demonic looking. And I've used this image before in my never download these apps thumbnail, but I'm gonna be honest, I never knew where it actually came from until now. So I went ahead and grabbed this image from Roblox, dragged it over to Google Lens, and no, let's not look over at Mr. Krabs here. Let's look at this dark entity. Through here, I was able to get the name of this creature. It's actually named Captain Howdy. Yeah, it turns out it comes out from the original horror movie, The Exorcist. Here's a Captain Howdy makeup test right here, which again is also very creepy and terrifying. But yes, this is also the origin of the image. And now Captain Howdy was actually like the main villain of the movie. And despite The Exorcist being just a horror movie and not actually real, many people who worked on the movie believed it to be actually cursed. Yeah, it even says here, production took twice as long as scheduled. The many mishaps have led to believe that the film was cursed. Now, what exactly were the mishaps? Well, many people that were connected with the film or their family members ended up dying. Like one of the actors, a week after completing their scenes as Dennings also died. Malarios died, like her character, before the film was finished. Deaths among the crew or those close to them included the night watchman, the operator of the refrigeration system for Reagan's room, and an assistant cameraman's newborn. Blair's grandfather died during the first week of production, and those aren't even all the deaths that occurred. I only read some of them, and this creepy image is the main antagonist of the movie, and just knowing all the history behind it makes it that much more disturbing. Alright, but this next image is also a pretty weird one. It's when you go on Roblox and type in ghost, you'll scroll down a bit, and you'll come across SCP Ghost Pig, and I managed to find an enlarged version of the image. It's like this weird deformed looking pig that kind of looks like it's standing up straight and has arms in the front instead of legs. It's very disturbing looking, honestly, but is it actually real? Well, you'll be happy to know that this pig is actually just a creation of Trevor Henderson, the creator of Siren Head and Cartoon Cat, and the image or creature is literally called Body of a Pig. And the quote that the pig says is, "I have the body of a pig, oink oink oink." And according to the Wikipedia page here, the creature is based off of a popular old YouTube video titled Body of a Pig, showing a supposedly real EVP and photograph of a ghost. So I got curious and found that video. It's from 17 years ago, posted back in 2007 with 1.6 million views. And let's just go ahead and take a look at this video. So this EVP was recorded during my work with a group who I am no longer legally entitled to name. Okay, that's pretty creepy. Alright, so what's going on here? We were checking out a location which was reputed to be haunted. Uh-oh. Okay. What was that? Was that the pig? I have a body of a pig and then the oinking noises. Yeah, okay. No one heard the sound at the time. It was only after I studied the footage that it became apparent. Ooh, that's creepy. The photograph which was taken at that moment. Is that the pig right there? Ooh, that's creepy. But fret not, because the video has since been proven to be a hoax, but the video was actually the inspiration for Trevor Henderson making this creature. This is definitely more on the funnier side, just knowing like the background and history of it, but it's totally harmless. But now we move on to one of the more popular monster images with a pretty disturbing backstory. Now I'm talking about Slenderman. So this is a pretty popular image of Slenderman right here. He's holding hands with a girl, and it's in a lot of different Roblox games as well. There's this one right here too, and I wanted to find out what this image was about, and what I found out was pretty disturbing actually. So here's the image in better quality. You see the Slenderman creature, incredibly tall, along with the child right there, looking pretty creepy, honestly. And there's a lot of backstory to this. So for those of you who don't know, Slenderman was actually created back in 2009 during a contest challenge where the theme was to edit an everyday photograph to appear paranormal. And this was the first image that had Slenderman in there. So you see a lot of different people walking towards the camera, but then you find something disturbing in the background of the image. More of these types of images were created as well as the the image became more and more popular. There's this one right here where again it's a group of kids looking happy, but in the background you could see that disturbing creature right there. And then yeah, Slenderman just got incredibly popular. There was games made of it, people dressed in Halloween costumes, and more famously, Endermen were based off the creature. But now we get to the dark, terrifying story of this image right here. You see, this image is obviously fake. It's actually an advertisement for HBO's Slenderman documentary show. And in the documentary, it was two girls who did an incredibly heinous crime intending to please Slenderman, which they had discovered on a horror story website. One of the girls reportedly told a detective they were trying to become proxies of Slenderman. So yeah, I guess they just thought that Slenderman was real, and so they caused this horrifying incident. But HBO made an actual documentary based off this entire thing, and this is one of the promotional images. So yeah, while you see this image on Roblox, it's actually got a pretty dark story to it. Alright, but next up is this creepy woman right here. It's pretty disturbing actually, and I wanted to find out what it actually was. So I tried typing in like scary smiling girl, and I just got a lot of other creepy results, but it didn't take me too long to figure out that this image right here is actually based off a movie known as Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark. It's also a book. Yeah, it's the Pale Lady scene. So we'll just show a little clip here, but yeah, that's where she's from. Oh geez, what's going on here? Oh, so yeah, that solves that image. But another image that I want to talk about is from the game Bear. So it's this game right here, and you've probably seen it a lot. It's actually one of the games that inspired Piggy, and the gameplay is pretty simple. You have to escape from the bear, or you could play as the bear. But what I wanted to find out is, where did this bear image come from? Because I mean, it looks real. It's made out of fabric, so who made it and why? Is this just like some kid's poor abandoned bear that got destroyed and is now this monstrosity? Well, looking at the wiki page here, you can actually see a pretty clear image of how the bear looks like without all the dark photoshopping and all that. And then if we scroll down, we can actually see the origin of it. So right here it says, according to Rob Wins, one of the devs for the game, the bear plush is called a Psy Bear from Africa. Although Cheetah Man has said otherwise, the manufacturer of the product was a company called Slippers for Sallies. They used to create slippers with the materials, and they started making fluffy Sam bears. All right, let's look at this. So Psy Bear, is this the origin? Is this bear? It does actually look exactly like it. I am interested why it looks like that. Like, this bear's got like a whole Adam's apple and everything. A lot of people are saying that the company no longer exists, so we can't really get the full story as to why it was made, but there are some people who are actually making these bears, so you know, that's nice. Another theory is that Cheetah Man said that he believes that it came from Canada, and the plush is actually older than him. So yeah, that scary bear that's chasing you all around in Roblox, that's this cute little thing right here. It's kind of wholesome actually. One of my favorite images are these SCP type creatures. They look so real, but they're also pretty creepy. Like, I've talked about this one before, the SCP-173, how that's actually a real statue that someone made before it was classified as an SCP. But then there's this one right here, SCP-3199. This one also looks pretty real, and I wanted to find out the story behind it. What I found on YouTube was this supposed security camera of this creature, where it's like, oh, that's pretty creepy. Yeah, it just does like a head turn. So I first thought it was a video, but then I looked on the SCP website itself. So for those of you who don't know, the story of 3199 is about this monster creature who kind of resembles similar structures of a chicken. And then they attack people, but they also lay large eggs that multiply like flies. It's actually pretty crazy and also kind of gross. And so I wanted to find out how this image was made. And the way I found out is I scrolled down, go to licensing and citations, and right here you can actually see the source link along with permissions used. So over here you can actually see the original image, and this is the original artist right here. And so yeah, this is before it had the whole security camera effect on it. The description for his cluck cluck. And then yeah, he made a black and white version specifically for the SCP story. And he's actually not the creator of the SCP story. It's actually this guy right here. He asked the artist for permission to use the image for his own SCP, and the artist said, definitely go for it. I'd love to have a creature on the wiki. Thanks for asking. So yeah, actually pretty interesting. It seems like this artist does a lot of really cool and interesting type of creatures. And now I want to talk about one of the more popular scary monster images. I'm talking about Siren Head. So type it in Siren Head, you get a lot of like these fake looking creatures, but then sometimes you get the more realistic type ones as well. So I wanted to find out the origin of this image. So for those of you who don't know, Siren Head is a 12-meter tall humanoid creature, but its head is a pair of sirens, and the sirens are actually capable of playing a loud noise to alert that it's nearby. This is one of the sounds that Siren Head plays at times, at least that's what the story suggests. But it could also play different noises such as radio broadcasts, white noise, and even human voices as well. So yeah, it's a pretty creepy monster. And the creator of this story is actually also the artist, and that's Trevor Henderson. But I believe this is one of his first images of Siren Head, and it has like a little detailed story here where she was on vacation with her husband and was scoping out graveyards on the way. As you do when you saw it, rising out of the old cemetery was a big old telephone pole. Was this some kind of bizarre art piece the authorities hadn't gotten wise to yet? Even as she stepped out of the car, the megaphones on its head screeched to life. A buzzing doubled voice screamed random words at her. At this point, it jerked into motion, striding down the hills towards her. He's also the creator for a lot of different images you find on Roblox as well. He's the creator of Bridgeworm, which also looks kind of realistic. He's also the creator of this creepy one right here, Forgotten Baby. So yeah, he's created a lot of different images, and you can find a lot of them throughout Roblox. So the next scary image comes from this game, The Waiting Room. Now the Waiting Room itself is a pretty creepy and weird game. It has a lot of different images, like this clown one here. But in one of the rooms lies this creepy image right here. Yeah, here's a high quality image of this picture here. It may seem nothing more than a horror picture, but there's actually more meaning to this photograph. And you'd be surprised that you actually find this image in a Mario game. Yet, so I played this game a while back. It's literally just called Mario. And the game itself is pretty weird. Like some of the levels are literally called Leave Now, and some say Go Back. And when you beat the game, there's this creepy text here. Victim number 1. Eyeballs were unable to be found. The victim was found lying on her carpet. Causes of death unknown. And in the files of the game, when you download it, there's this text file here that when you open it, it's just a bunch of text, but you can actually turn this text into a picture, and then this shows up. Yeah, as you can see here, it appears to be like some sort of person looking extremely horrified. It's kind of hard to tell what's going on, but it is pretty creepy, especially the way it's found. This whole game and this whole picture comes from this story that says this is a true story and sums up my thoughts as I was playing this. And so it ended up being a creepypasta, and now it's on Roblox, and it led me to wonder, where did this picture come from? Is this actually a horrified person? Are they in danger? Well, thanks to this Reddit post, we're able to answer some of these questions. Some people thought that it was like a dead body. Some people thought it was Amanda from Saw 2. Others thought that it was a mango. Okay, those are all wrong. But the actual origin of this photo is this right here. It seems to be like an album cover for like a rock band. There's also this unedited photo right here. Just for some side comparisons, yeah, you could actually see like the hand in this picture here. It's not that scary once you look at it, except the eyes. Those are a little bit haunting. All right, but another haunting picture that has scared a lot of people is this image here. So I've seen it all over Roblox, and I've always wondered where it originated from. Well, thankfully, someone posted, does anyone know who originally created this image or the name of the person in this famous screamer photo? And apparently a lot of people commented saying, I remember being a kid and hearing a loud scream come from the basement. A few days later, my dad told me to play one of these, find what's the difference between these picture games, and after about 30 seconds, this face appears on the screen. So yeah, that made me realize that this image is actually a jump scare for something else. Yeah, so this is where the image comes from. It's like it's just a creepy jump scare that happens. And apparently a lot of people were using this video to jump scare their children.
Don't talk. Just look up close up at the screen. Concentrate.
Yes, concentrate. What do you see
look
there?
For small things, so you gotta look up close.
This poor girl. Oh no, they're scaring Grandma. You're gonna give her a heart attack.
The doors! They're up!
Classic parents scarring their children, but the mystery still stands. Where did this image come from? We know it's used for pranks and all that, but where did it actually originate from? Well, thankfully this person commented that it's a movie from 2001 using a very similar image for the cover, and this is the movie with the image right here. It's called The Maniacs. Yeah, I mean, it appears to be the same picture. So this movie is about two serial killers who meet and fall in love. Oh, how beautiful. And yeah, someone else found this stock photo right here, which seems to be the exact same picture unedited, titled Young Woman Screaming Close Up, and it was posted back in 2005. So yeah, just remove the eyeballs and you get this thing right here. I think it's pretty funny how something so innocent can scare so many people. Alright, but this next one is probably one of the more interesting images that I found, and I'm sure you've seen it on Roblox at one point, but it's this one, Survive and Kill SCP-682. Yeah, so here's a more enlarged image right here. This is the original image that was used for SCP-682, and if you don't know the story of 682, here's a quick video about him on TikTok.
SCP-682, designated as the hard-to-destroy reptile, is a Keter-class entity within the SCP Foundation, noted for its extraordinary resilience and aggressive behavior.
Yeah, Keter means extremely dangerous.
SCP-682's existence came to light following an incident where it annihilated a small town.
Oh, okay, so it's
Its
kind of like
remarkable
Godzilla then?
regenerative capabilities prompted immediate containment actions by the SCP Foundation to prevent further destruction. It displays a profound hostility towards human life.
Oh yeah, I forgot. This reptile can actually like talk, and he's always talking bad about humanity, wanting them dead. The whole SCP story is pretty interesting, and for a long time, whenever I saw this picture, I assumed it was like some alligator or something, and someone just threw on like a dirty wig on it. Here's some more screenshots of this thing. Yeah, you can see some of the teeth right here with like a whole bunch of mud in the back as well, but turns out it's not actually an alligator or any reptile creature at all. This image is 100% real, but what we're looking at here is actually a dead whale carcass. Yep, that's exactly right. Apparently, the flesh rotted away. The stuff hanging from the pone is presumably seaweed. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, all the comments say that it's like a whale, more specifically a beluga whale. So this cute harmless thing is actually like this monstrosity here. Yeah, this comment here says to Google Moscow monster. It's a decayed beluga whale. So yeah, whenever you Google Moscow monster, this creature pops up. Here's another comparison to the skeletal of a beluga whale. All right, but this next one is also pretty creepy. It's known as the Smile Room. There's a lot of games about it on Roblox, and pretty much it's this room with like realistic teeth blocking the way in, as well as the text on top saying the Smile Room. According to the wiki here, it's an internet monster made by the artist Trevor Henderson. He's the creator of like Siren Head and Cartoon Cat, and the Smile Room got its name from the fake room that served as its disguise in its first sighting, the door. In general, however, it actually leads to a human-like mouth that has sharp, crooked teeth. How wonderful. And it's a parasitic man-eater. Okay. See, but what's creepy about this is that even though it's completely fake, that room is actually real, and these people actually went to go see it.
Are you ready to smile in here?
That's creepy as hell.
Dude, there it is. Yucky. Wait, are they going inside it? Is this like a dentist place or something? Here, this person talks some more about it, so let's take a look.
This is why you should never enter a place called the Smile Room. The story of the Smile Room started on July 26 of 2006, when 3 teenage friends found an amusement complex called Neb's Fun World in Oshawa, Ontario.
Is this place actually
real? 2 of
real?
them broke into it while the 3rd waited for them outside. The 3rd teenager waited for them for hours without any signs of them coming back, until he decided to enter the complex and find them. The teenager walked around, looked through all of the rooms, and could not see any signs of them anywhere. But he did manage to find one of his missing friend's cell phone on the ground. And when he looked at the phone, he was in shock because he found a photo of a monstrous anomaly which manifested itself in the back rooms of the complex. It appeared to be a gigantic human-looking vertical mouth with crooked teeth. The authorities got involved after seeing the photo, and an investigation was started to find the missing teenagers.
Well, this isn't
but this
good.
investigation was a complete failure, because when they got to the location of this supposed anomaly, they found absolutely nothing. Instead, they found a plain brick wall without any doors or signs.
So it only shows up sometimes. Okay. Yeah, so even though that story is fake, I'm actually interested in like this room right here. Like, can people actually find it? Let's see. Smile Room in real life. Alright, so I found this video that says we found the Smile Room in an abandoned asylum. Dude, that's pretty spooky, honestly. So these are some of the places they found in the asylum. Dude, this looks like something straight from Poppy's Playtime. Okay, yeah, it's the people from the TikTok. Yeah, they found the Smile Room here.
Are you ready to smile in here?
Do they actually go inside it?
What's in here?
Shelves. There are books.
Oh, they actually do.
It's all children's books.
Oh, so it's like a children's play area? Oh, okay. Dude, that's pretty creepy. Okay, so one scary image that you can find is if you just type in 0004 and go to the experiences, you'll see this Max and Ruby creepy picture right here. It's actually kind of disturbing with their eyeless eyeballs. Oh, I kind of feel like this image should be removed off the website. Oh, look, there's the second one right here. Rip Mommy and Dad. What happened here? So apparently Max and Ruby 0004 is a creepypasta. It's a person who finds a like lost episode, I guess, but it says the sussy DVD. I mean, yeah, this DVD case does look a little sus. Okay, there are no names or anything, but on the back it had a list of 4 episodes. Okay, yeah, someone actually made a Max and Ruby episode based off of that creepypasta. This is it right here. As you can see, it's pretty disturbing actually. Oh jeez. Oh, that scared me. I don't like that. Hey, look, it's Max and Ruby. Where are their eyes though? Oh, there they are. Oh gee, man, there's just like a lot of screaming in here. What is going on? Yeah, the rest of the video shows a lot of violence. I'll leave it at that. But it's all fan-made and also just a creepypasta. This person right here actually managed to find all the origin of those screams. Let's take a look at some of them. It came from a news report video. That's the scream. Okay.
1,000 people being tortured at once.
This guy won a medal for having that scream. Hey, I've seen enough of this. Alright, so the first scary image I found are these survival killer clown images. And there's actually a few of them that I found. Escape killer clown. And yeah, they both look pretty real to me. And so I did a reverse image search and I was actually able to find this article right here. Police arrest 1 of 20 clowns terrorizing county in California. And this was back in 2014. Apparently a 14-year-old boy was dressed as a clown and he got arrested for scaring a neighborhood child. And that was only 1 of 20 acts where clowns were going around scaring people. There's even reports of clowns wielding guns, machetes, and baseball bats. Jeez, what is going on with people here? Yeah, the whole thing was so big at the time back in 2014. Like, clowns were popping out everywhere. And I think it's because like the It movie was like going to be released soon. But yeah, it actually made it on the news as well.
They say dressing like a clown is not illegal, but someone dressed like one, carrying a weapon, chasing and threatening someone is against the law.
Yep. Oh, jeez. Like, this video here shows a car driving up to a clown, which just looks downright terrifying, and they get into a sort of a scuffle, and so the car takes off, leaving the clown, but then they decide to go back to check on the clown, and then this is what happens.
He's right after us! Hit that!
He just starts chasing after the Oh, he got on the car? Wait, I didn't see that before. Oh man, I don't like that. But going back to this image and who exactly this clown is, well, that's known as the Wasco Clown. And it was a team of a husband and a wife who were posting images on Instagram as part of a year-long art project. And I guess a lot of people were just seeing these images all around, and it spawned the armed clown copycats. The clown couple told the news that they do not support violence and have no connection to the other clowns. So yeah, it seems like that image was pretty harmless, but unfortunately with all these other copycat clowns, it kind of led to more scarier situations happening. But you know what else used to be creepy? Herobrine. He's an exact image of Minecraft Steve, except he's got these white glowing eyes. And you may know of Herobrine, he's like this scary image that's supposed to attack you, but do you know his origin? So the whole Herobrine thing started back in August 30th of 2010 when a thread was posted on the Minecraft forums. And so yeah, it's this image right here about this person who was playing a single player Minecraft game when he started to notice some weird creepy things in his game, and then he saw what he thought was like another player. The guy later went on to the forums to see if anyone else had found the pseudo player, and then one day he received a PM from a username called Herobrine containing one word: stop. When I went to look at Herobrine's profile, the page 404'd, meaning it got deleted. After some further information gathering, it was revealed to be the brother of Notch, the game's developer. I personally emailed Notch and asked him if he had a brother. It took him a while, but he emailed me back a very short message. I did, but he's no longer with us, Notch. And so yeah, he posted this screenshot, and right there in the fog, you could actually see Herobrine. And so a lot of people actually really believed this, and the whole thing was further popularized when this person was streaming Minecraft when he suddenly saw this figure. Oh yeah, he's going inside the house, and then yeah, there was Herobrine right there. Let's take a closer look at what it was though. Yeah, that's Herobrine right there, except he's really tall though. But yeah, during this live stream, everyone freaked out and everyone thought it was like a ghost because I think he was playing single player at the time. And so a lot of people started to believe more and more about this Herobrine post. But now, upon further inspection, you can actually see that Herobrine isn't actually a player. It's actually just a retextured door, painted to look just like Herobrine. Notch himself even had to make a whole post: Herobrine isn't real in any way. No, I never had a brother. Well, there's a half brother I never met, and he's not in the game. Another creepypasta type image that's found on Roblox is this one right here, Ben Drowned. And when I was younger, I used to be really scared of Ben Drowned. It used to give me nightmares. And for those of you who don't know the story of Ben Drowned, just take a look at this video here.
One of the most terrifying video game creepypastas ever.
Yeah, it's one of the scarier ones for sure.
This large creepypasta consists of a series of 4chan posts and YouTube videos.
It
details the experiences of a college student who bought a very strange cartridge of Majora's Mask.
Yeah,
and
from
the story
Nintendo
quickly
64
goes from just
console.
being an odd glitch to something truly disturbing. All of a sudden, all the NPCs in the game are gone, and the happy mask salesman's laugh plays on repeat. This is something they've never seen before. To fix this, the writer tries to drown Link and force a game over. But instead of ending the game, he just screams. This eventually leads to a very creepy statue of Link just following him and staring wherever he goes. This creepypasta is enormous, but it boils down to him discovering one disturbing thing. His cartridge is possessed by a 12-year-old boy named Ben who drowned years ago.
Yeah, so it is a creepypasta, but along with it, it had really disturbing, creepy videos. Like this one is called Ben WNV, and the creator of that creepypasta just said that this was like actual footage that he recorded of the game. And it made me actually believe that this is like a real thing. Like, just look at Link being all twisted up right there. And then that weird creepy statue would just pop out of nowhere too. And yeah, even in death, that statue would always just be like standing there, really creepy like. Yeah, and also it would scream a lot too. Stop it! The music would also play in reverse at times too, just making like this weird creepy sound. And yeah, there's like a lot of videos of this right here. Link would also just kind of like catch on fire randomly as well. Very saddening to see. And it'd always end with, "You've met with a terrible fate, haven't you?" But fret not, because again, this was all just a creepypasta. Back then, we didn't really know that because it was all posted on 4chan before it was on creepypasta. So I actually thought it was real at the time. But there's a creator right here, Alex Hall. And funny enough, he wrote that back in 2010, and he barely concluded the story 3 years ago. Another scary image I found was this one right here, which is like a pig-looking face with hair as well. And unfortunately, I don't know what this says, but I did go ahead and reverse image it, and I found some interesting results. I found like this bull terrier, it's kind of cute, but then as well as a lot of different like pig looking images. But fret not, because this is actually just a costume. It's actually from the Saw movies, and when in the light, it doesn't really look as scary. It just kind of looks more goofy in a way. Jeff the Killer. So yeah, Jeff the Killer is pretty popular in Roblox. There's literally hundreds of different games involving Jeff the Killer. He was also in the Door Super Hardcore mode that came out a while ago. He was also the jump scare when Little Angel's Daycare was hacked to be Little Devil's Daycare. Ah! Oh, I forgot about that. But the question still stands, where did this image come from? The creepypasta came out around 2011, 2012, but the image is actually a different story. And a lot of us already know the story of Jeff the Killer. He was attacked one day and received burns that resulted in him being permanently disfigured with his skin bleached white. And then this was the supposed image. Now obviously the story is fake, but the image, not so much. A lot of people theorize that Jeff the Killer was just a Photoshop version of the overly attached girlfriend meme, which I mean, I could kind of see it actually. But then a lot of people started digging through different websites, and they actually found this photo of a person called Katie Robinson. And the story kind of goes is that apparently she posted this photo on 4chan, and then some of the 4chan users began to make fun of her and edit the photo to eventually turn into this picture that would become Jeff the Killer. And from that point on, a lot of people just thought that that was the original story. Up until 2015, when the original creator of Jeff the Killer actually did an interview with somebody on YouTube. And so the creator of Jeff the Killer was asked where did he get the picture. He replied,
"The picture was made using a white latex mask and some big plastic eyes with red rubber substance that simulated blinking. After it was made, 2 or 3 pictures were taken and posted. The rest is history."
Meaning that this whole Katie story is fake. It's actually not even her real name. Katie Robinson was just a random fictional name by that 4chan user. And so yeah, mystery solved. That's the origin of Jeff the Killer. Except not really, because there was a video discovered on YouTube that dates back to 2007. That's 15 years ago. And it features an image of Jeff the Killer, which means this image was way before the creepypasta was made, meaning that the creator of Jeff the Killer was lying. But yeah, this is a video, it's called NNN, so let's just see what it is. Okay, so it's like a 5-minute video, but Jeff the Killer is somewhere in here. Oh, what's that sound? What's happening? What's that? Oh, geez, I don't like that. Stop. Oh, we're in a classroom now, okay. Dude, why do we keep getting closer to that face? I don't like it. Oh, geez. Okay, that's the face. So yeah, pretty much what this video revealed is that that photo was still around in 2007. In fact, there's even an earlier image called Pretty Face. This is the face. It's just less distorted, but still pretty creepy looking. Anyways, there's actually an entire group of people who are trying to find out the original Jeff the Killer image. See, there's a whole Reddit and whole Discord. Wait, they even have an $11,000 bounty to figure out the origin of this picture? Well, I might have to start my own investigation at this point. But yeah, scrolling through this, we could see some more details on this image. Jeez, it's 61 pages long. Okay, let's see. So yeah, someone wrote possible origin of edited eyes. So a lot of people are saying that it could be potentially a Toy Story 2 Mr. Potato Head toy. Yeah, that does look pretty similar actually. And then they just filled in the eyes and stretched out the mouth in the newest one. But yeah, recently there's been an ongoing theory that the original photo is someone by the name of Mariko. So yeah, here's some images of Mariko, and they even did like a comparison where they kind of matched like the different hairlines and similar postures. I mean, they even have similar teeth as well, just this one was more photoshopped. So yeah, that is pretty possible actually. That's kind of the origin of Jeff the Killer. But now we move on to another popular scary image, and that's this smile photo right here. So we've all seen this image before if we've ever been on Roblox. It's actually pretty popular and it's in a lot of different jump scares, and especially this game, Smile. I mean, it's got 18 million visits, but what's the origin behind this image? It's so disturbing looking. Doing an image search, I was able to find this creepypasta called Gurgles and Bugman. It's just a creepy story about a clown whose face would fill the whole screen with his impossibly wide, sharp-toothed grin. Then he'd whisper, "See you again." I get the chills. So I think this is what kind of popularized the image, but it doesn't really explain where the photo was taken. But back to the photo. Someone actually posted on 4chan asking where the photo was taken. Apparently it's a hit in Japan, being a screamer that crashes your browser. I mean, yeah, I believe it. It's pretty popular in Roblox. This person said, "I always thought it was an edited pic of the marshmallow from Annoying Orange." Wait, what? Wait, are they talking about this guy from this show? Annoying Orange Marshmallow. Could that be it? Hey, this guy? I could kind of see it honestly, but let's keep looking. There's also this playlist that I found. It's called Words You Shouldn't Search. But yeah, what this video shows is this very old forums from back in 2007, and pretty much it's just people taking the image and making it look cute. Yeah. And I'm not joking. Like, look, let's go here, type in Japanese, make me cute. That's literally what the video is called. And so yeah, what this forums page is, it's just a lot of people photoshopping their own rendition of this image. Oh look, that one looks happy. But thankfully there's this Japanese YouTuber who posted in 2021 figuring out the origin of this image. So here's the original photograph. It looks to be like some sort of like toy or doll, and they found it through, I believe, what's called 2channel or something like that in Japan. But yeah, they found this doll and you could actually see like the different comparisons here, and they got similar noses and hair. It's pretty much just the eyes and mouth that they changed up. I also managed to find the wiki page of this photo. It was in fact posted on 2chan in the year 2004, being described as a Japanese doll in horrific conditions. Wait, what's this audio here? Proximity audio? What is this? Oh geez, what is that? Oh, I don't like that. Wait, what's that? Wait, audio? It comes from the Yukiri text-to-speech sound, but slowed down. The audio roughly translates to, "Hello, what is your name? Are you scared? Scared? Don't say goodbye. You will be with you forever. Don't be afraid. You'll be fine." What is that from? Wait, map backrooms? Oh, is this like a backrooms wiki page or something? Oh, that's scary. And so apparently these dolls are called Ichimatsu dolls. So if I go to images, I could see like kind of like similar looking dolls actually. The other one was just kind of dirtied up. Oh, look, take a look at that. Antique Japanese doll, 1930s. So yeah, a lot of these dolls were pretty old. Apparently it's also known as a friendship doll because it was made to teach Japanese children how to love and care for one another. I mean, yeah, the game is called Smile, so you know, it's not that far off actually. And a lot of people thought that this image was from an auction, but we just don't really have that much proof yet. The next image I want to talk about is this one that's also similar to the Smile one. I know we've all seen it a lot through Roblox. It's in a lot of different jump scares and a lot of different games as well. I mean, like some games even have it as like a sky wallpaper for whatever reason. But it's also a jump scare for one of the Roblox games called SCP-087. But that game did in fact come from an original game called SCP-087-B. But this was not actually a Roblox game, but here's the monster that has the image there. But what we don't know is where the creator of the game got that image from, because a lot of people theorize that that face is actually based off of this other image called Smile Dog, which is also in some different Roblox games. Here, let's see if we can actually find it. We just type in Smile. What do we see? Oh yeah, Survive Smile Dog, and then there's that one right there. So yeah, there's these two images right here. And if you look at the images, like the mouth is pretty similar, just a little bit stretched out in the Smile Dog image. And Smile Dog is actually based off of this dog right here, just, you know, creepily distorted. But as for this mouth and whose teeth these are, it's actually still a mystery. A lot of people still don't know, but they're still trying to uncover it. You all know Backrooms. It's incredibly popular all over Roblox. It all started with this iconic image of a yellow looking room. The camera is a little bit tilted. The place looks both large and small at the same time. And for whatever reason, it feels like while you're in this place, you're not alone. tone. It gives very uncomfortable feelings. So where did the backrooms image actually come from? Well, it got posted on 4chan with some text saying, post disquieting images that just feel off. And as you can see, there's a lot of images that are very similar, but not quite as creepy or mysterious as this one here. Later on 4chan in the year 2019, someone posted the image with this exact text. If you're not careful and you no clip out of reality in the wrong areas, you'll end up in the backrooms, where it's nothing but the stink of old moist carpet, the madness of mono yellow, the endless background noise of fluorescent lights at maximum hum buzz, and approximately 600 million square miles of randomly segmented empty rooms to be trapped in. God save you if you hear something wandering around nearby, because it sure as hell has heard you. And that post became so incredibly popular that people started making their own stories of the backrooms, and it's now incredibly popular all over the internet. But the question goes again, where did this image come from? We know it was posted on 4chan back in 2018, and there's even some archives saying it was posted back in 2012 as well. A lot of people believe that this whole backrooms came from like an old abandoned Sears store, and it looks kind of similar, but it still doesn't have that same yellow lighting. And so on May 29th, 2024, we have found the location of the backrooms. The building was actually located in Wisconsin, and these pictures, this iconic picture right here, was actually taken in the year 2003. This is another image of the same area of this iconic wallpaper. You can definitely see the yellow tint on the arch right there. And yeah, the pictures are found on this website that's titled The New Revolution Raceway. And if you scroll down, there's a lot of images that are no longer available because again, this is an old website that no longer exists. But the two images that do exist is that one iconic backrooms photo as well as the alternative photo. You cannot see in the pictures the extent of water damage, but it was there requiring all of this material to come out. So yeah, that one post about the wet carpet wasn't too far off from the truth, huh? So yeah, what this backrooms photo originally was, it was a former furniture store with plenty of partitions and fake inner walls. And I think this website was used to show the before and after because they wanted to turn this old furniture store into a raceway. I'm not sure if they ever did, but it's still pretty amazing that they finally found the location of the original backrooms image. But one image that is still a mystery and also kind of haunting is this other one that can be found on Roblox, SCP-106. And no, I'm not talking about this first image here. I'm talking about when you click it, you get this weird monstrosity. Yeah, it looks very creepy and totally disturbing. It kind of looks like an old zombified man just looking directly at you with a very bright smile. And so the question is, where does it come from? Well, I remember seeing this photo in the original SCP-106 files before it was replaced by this new one here. And this new one here isn't that scary. The SCP community held a contest to replace this old image with the new one here, and this one ended up winning. So it's not too horrifying that it was made by a fan of the SCP community, but this one here is still a mystery. The original creator of this whole SCP-106, which by the way is about a creepy old man that can teleport into different dimensions and also attack you. Yeah, the creator Dr. Gears, he even admitted that he doesn't remember where he found this photo. I did a bit of research and a lot of people speculated that this face was just a Photoshop version of this one here. It looks to be like a pilot or something with an interesting looking smile, and someone even made comparisons as to how this creepy SCP could have been born off of this face, and I could definitely see it, but it's actually not true. This image isn't the origins of this photo. Many other people believe that the origin of this photo was from this one here. Now this one's an even creepier image because this is actually real and not photoshopped at all. This is an actual World War I soldier who's actually shell-shocked, and the weirdest thing about it is that the official SCP website actually uses this photo for one of their stories that tells the origins of this old man SCP. It's honestly kind of weird, and I could see the similarities in the smile, but this image isn't a Photoshop of that one either. We don't really have an actual answer to this, but what I believe is that this isn't actually Photoshop, nor do I think it's an actual person at all. No, I actually think it's just graffiti art. I mean, on the left side of the image, you can kind of see like the splatter paint. You can see the cut off arm looks very painted on with like the red brush strokes. I will say the face is very detailed and very haunting looking, but that's my guess for now. Man, SCP images are really strange, especially like the old ones. One of my favorite SCPs is this SCP-173. It's the statue one, and it's this iconic image right here. I've talked about it before. Pretty much this SCP, oh jeez, pretty much what happens is if you stop looking at it, it just goes straight to wanting to, oh geez, okay, it just goes straight to wanting to attack you. So you could pretty much never blink, because if you do, well, it'll just get closer and closer to you. Ah, jeez, dude, it's so fast. All right, stay there. No, gee. No, stop it. Yeah, every time I take my eyes off it, it just gets closer and closer. Chill out there, buddy. Oh, jeez. Oh, okay, no, I died. But yeah, this iconic image used to be on the official SCP-173 webpage, but I guess they removed it at some point due to copyright. But it's actually a real statue. Yeah, on the Wikipedia here, it says that it's based on a real-life sculpture named Untitled 2004, created by the Japanese sculptor and artist Izumi Kato. The sculpture was made out of wood, acrylic, and charcoal. And if you go to Izumi's website, you can see all these sculptures that look very similar to SCP-173. And if you scroll down even further, you could see Untitled 2004, aka SCP-173. Well, is that the artist right there? Yeah, look at all these other statues that look very similar to SCP-173. Dude, that's pretty sick. This guy's cool. Alright, but this next one is still haunting me to this day. It's this weird statue looking kid right here. He's got a very wide mouth, kind of like he's going to eat you or something. I actually remember seeing it from this TikTok video about creepy looking mannequins. It's this one specifically. They both had very similar eyes, but I wanted to know where did it come from. And it didn't take long for me to find more of these weird statues. Actually, there's like a whole bunch of them. Yeah, there's this one titled Creepy Duels. Okay, and it seems to be the same kid, right? Yeah, I think it is. This one's just more worn out, I guess. But yeah, take a look at that. This one's got his eyes closed. This one kind of looks like an alien. And then this image is the same one as this one, just with more terrifying lighting. But I very quickly found out that these mannequins are actually from Old Navy. Yeah, who would have thought out of every department store it was Old Navy giving nightmares to people? Oh yeah, apparently Old Navy used to do this all the time. I'm not sure if they still do it, but they also have some pretty weird commercials as well.
You know what else is cool about being a mannequin? We can twist our heads around to check out our butts.
What the heck?
See? I got a perky patootie.
I've got an Arctic shelf. Got a shelf butt. See that?
Ew, what's going on here?
Awkward.
Old Navy famous.
I don't even know how to defend Old Navy on this one here. The image is just incredibly creepy, and these commercials are just sus. Alright, and then I've been seeing this all over Roblox as well. It's the toothless dancing meme. Yeah, I know you've all seen it. Here, let's play the backrooms version of the game, because apparently it's got 89 active players right now. Alright, we could already hear the music. Alright, where's... No, he's gonna get me. Stop it, Toothless, no. Ow. Ah. Why is Doge running away from Toothless? I never understand these Roblox games, to be honest. But yeah, what is up with the dancing Toothless? Where does it actually come from? We know that Toothless is from How to Train Your Dragon, and the song itself is from Pokemon Black and White, the Driftvale City theme song. Dude, this song is actually a banger, what the heck? But yeah, that dancing Toothless originated from the 2023 video, The Ultimate How to Train Your Dragon Recap Cartoon. Yo. I get it, Toothless, let's go. That was actually pretty good. I like that. It's cute. But the dance itself is from a 2018-2019 video of a dancing lizard. Yeah, this goes on for 30 minutes here, and he's doing this whole dance. Dude, he's got moves. What the heck? He's better than Toothless. Yeah, this video first went viral in 2019, and then I guess Toothless made it have a comeback. Me giving up all hope after losing sight of my mom in a Walmart. True, I always just ended up in the video game department. She always knew to find me there. But yeah, what other scary images are there on Roblox? Let me know in the comments down below, and I'll try to find the truth about them. Anyways, if you like this video, don't forget to subscribe. Goodbye.